Oh,
I ran on his way and touched our heels.
I'm sick of
Come on, take a stab.
I'm gonna crack open and drink the Titan myself. Really? Yeah. What's the worst that could happen?
Ricola!
Kicks your ass and you rot to death in a prison city. You're a funny guy. And you'll be a dead
So,
body if you
let's
drink
get to
the
work.
Titan. We're paid to guard it, so we guard, okay?
One of my favorite lines from that movie, funnily enough, isn't from Fender. It's from Ratchet. It's I just like the way he says, "I don't want to hear another. Where's Big Will?
My favorite line from Ratchet is, oh my gosh, it's crazy.
That's one of my favorite too.
Oh my gosh, that was crazy as my mother."
That's what Luke Skywalker first thought when he realized his father had some good in him.
Goodness.
Please, I'm on the roof of the old Gotham FM building.
Oh
Someone's
my
after me.
gosh.
I don't know who.
You know what's funny though? Obi-Wan Kenobi is Rodney.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's even more ironic.
Look at
Hello there.
Know that.
So, Anakin, I have the high ground. Wait, you don't. Yes, I do. It's working death sticks all day.
Same old crap.
Okay, so this guy.
Batman, please help me!
What are you doing up here?
There's someone after me. He's trying
He
to
looks like
kill
he's
me.
on drugs.
Who?
Right.
I think he works for Strange. That bastard has me working on his damn tower for 6 months. And no sooner is it all operational, he has me thrown in here.
What were you working on?
There are a number of signal relay points around the top of the tower. The specifications...
Oh! Boy done got shot.
Ouch.
I need to set up a crime scene here. It's the only way to find out who killed this man.
Hey Noah, you're a DC geek. Who do you think has an aim that good?
Here.
Deadshot or Deathstroke. One of the two.
I think Deadshot.
Yeah, but Deathstroke's cooler.
Strange though, they kind of look similar in like character concept. Is that weird?
You don't need to cry, fish. You just need
Not
to
really.
try till
I
you
mean,
do
you
right.
can do that if you're in the same comic.
The shot was taken from somewhere around here. I should scan the area.
He says as he continues to talk to himself.
There's the shell casing.
Okay. Please, don't hurt me.
He didn't police his brass? Rookie move.
I'll do it. I promise.
With like criminals for getting to clean up the
Alfred,
crime scene.
Take a look
Seriously.
at the image that's just uploaded to the Bat computer.
Is that what I think it is, Master Bruce?
It is. Deadshot
Plus,
is
is
in
it
Arkham
weird
City.
that the weather in
What's he
Arkham
doing
always
there?
looks like shit?
Is he a
Yeah.
It seems unlikely, but I'm not ruling anything out.
It's on the East Coast, so...
So it's the world's greatest detective versus the world's deadliest assassin. Who's going to win?
Talia,
him.
obviously.
Not
Oh,
him.
that-
Send me the full database
that
entry for
assassin.
Deadshot. I've uploaded.
Well, since
everything I
she's
know about
dead.
the victim. I'll be in
Oh yeah, I
touch.
forgot that.
Like an assassin, but I'm not the assassin.
Well, okay, to be fair, Noah, you can do these side missions at any given point during the game, so that's not... I don't want to be too unfair.
So you think maybe like this quest was out of order because he mentioned the tower, but the tower just got destroyed?
I think... Oh, he means that tower right there.
Oh.
But I think they keep everything in the side missions vague enough to where if no matter where you did it at, it wouldn't matter, like, plot-wise.
Makes sense.
Now, this is going to sound weird. I have to glide to a certain point in the map to trigger the next assassin, or the next assassination, I should say. I don't know why that is. Batman going wee. Oh, no, I didn't show you this.
Show me what?
I'll show you. Hold on.
What, Batman's boots?
No,
They're Gucci,
hang on,
so
hang
what?
on, hang on. Does that look familiar?
Wait, hold on. Yeah, it's
Scarecrow.
I've seen
Yeah.
that before.
What happened?
If I only had my mask.
Well, I was playing the first game earlier today with Noah watching, and Scarecrow just kind of disappeared.
Oh yeah,
I think he just turned. I think he just turned into a pile of hay.
Turn into a pile of hay.
Well, literally, you saw his mask.
I think he just abandoned. Oh, there it was. There was a gunshot.
So it was Deadshot.
Another
Yep.
round fired from Deadshot's weapon.
I guess he got bored.
Yeah.
What should I do today? Visit my daughter? Volunteer this? Nah, kill some fuckers.
Which is, how can you get around so fast? Like, seriously.
Yeah, that's the one thing that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. How these characters get around so fast. Like, it makes sense for me because I'm Batman.
They Uber, obviously.
They Uber. Well, look, the
Uber
bridge is
villain.
destroyed.
Where?
Right here. See?
Eh. Huh. Wonder when that happened.
Earlier in the game, Penguin did it.
Darn,
Damn you,
penguin.
Oswald.
Oh,
Damn you, penguin.
that phone is another side mission. I can't do that right now.
No. Shut
Looks
up,
like I
Bob.
found another Deadshot victim. I should scan this area for evidence.
It's like the shot came from all the way on the other side of the city.
Bullet is clear.
That'd be so funny.
Deadshot struck again.
Deadshot's like, yep,
He's killed
still
someone
got
else?
it.
Listen, I know you don't want to hear this, but the people in there are all bad guys, right?
Some of the prisoners in here are not
duh.
the typical bad guys, Barbara. There are a number of political prisoners.
Hey,
People who
Barbara
crossed
as in
strange.
Yep.
Batgirl?
Others who are tied into the mayor somehow. There's a pattern here.
Who
I just
dated
need to figure out
lies.
what
Uh-huh.
it is.
I love
I'll
Barbara
run a
Gordon.
trace on the latest victim, see how they're connected. What about you?
I'm going to check out the location he fired from.
And I don't know where that is, so I'm kind of
The
stuck.
bullet traveled through the water.
I actually do know where that is because I've done this a million times.
Well, aren't you a fan?
Way to show off, dude.
I wasn't trying to.
We know. We're just pulling your
Deadshot
chain
left
here.
behind
Oh,
a
okay.
tripod. Maybe it
I'm your
holds a
brother.
clue
I
about
got
where
it.
to find him.
We're all friends here. We can screw around with each other.
Yeah.
Deadshot made a mistake.
He did? That is
Clearly.
definitely not part of his MO.
He doesn't know he made it. He used a tripod to steady his shot. The tripod has trace elements of a rust-like metallic compound. Wherever he
So,
stored
rust?
his weapon must be made of that compound.
So what are you waiting for? Analyze
What else
the
could be made of
particles and
rust?
isolate the area they came
Rust?
This isn't my first day on the job, Barbara. The particles contain a small amount of a specific lead compound that was used in paints for a short
Yeah,
period
rust.
20 years ago. I've isolated the possible locations, but there are too many to check. Deadshot's getting sloppy. If he makes another mistake like this, he's mine.
Now don't mind as my cape just goes through this marble.
Cape physics.
It's Batman's cape. It can do whatever he wants, just like Batman.
Batman's cape is follow the law. Batman's cape is the law.
This is freaking dangerous.
So I don't know how familiar you are, Warner, with the Batgirl story, but Batman's referring to her as Oracle because this is after Joker crippled her.
They don't want to go pissing me off.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
If I do,
Killing Joke. Good book. Terrible.
Her story is very, very sad.
It is indeed.
Batman. I've
Almost
been
as sad as
actively
Harley's.
listening to sound of Deadshot's
Yeah.
sniper.
He killed
Like the
again.
feel everything fall
Like, it seems like the females in this universe have more harsher, like, backstories.
Yep.
Yeah, somebody in
I
the
mean,
DC
everyone's-
world does not like girls.
Stop trying to get away. You can't run. I'll find you.
Everyone in Gotham City has a shitty backstory. Bruce's parents were killed, Dick's parents were killed, Joker's a psycho, Harley got abused.
River got crippled and assaulted. Two-Face had part of his face melted off.
Clayface lost his acting job.
Deadshot was unable to see his daughter.
A third victim. It looks
Scarecrow
like
got
he was
fired
hiding
from
behind
his
his car when
job.
he was killed.
Penguin was
How did
unable to
Deadshot
become
do it?
mayor.
Also, he's ugly as fuck.
Scarecrow was just an inanimate object that came to life.
Good.
Who doesn't have
He's
a brain?
killed again. We
I
need
know,
to
you
Or
see all that?
The first two both worked for Strange. The
Harvey
first
Dent,
victim
no
was a
Dent.
specialist in wireless
Yeah,
broadcast
not now.
technology.
Yeah, that worked
He
out well,
worked on
didn't
the
it?
tower communication system.
No mo.
And the other one?
Nope.
I can't find any information about what he worked on, which is suspicious enough if you ask me. But he was previously contracted on military
excuse me.
projects, specializing in advanced weapon delivery systems.
Deadshot's clearing up Strange's mess. I'll track this shot to see if he left anything I can use to find him. Good work, Barb.
The bullet hit
So,
here.
was that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, I mean, the victims are kinda innocent. Strange forced them to try to help cover his mistakes, and then now that all's gone to hell, Deadshot's just kind of clearing up the whole thing. So Deadshot's murdering.
To make the shot, Deadshot
So,
would have been lying down.
I don't know
His
if
body
it's
heat
good to
melted the
say.
snow there.
Like, I don't know. Like, you shoot somebody who's guilty of something, and like, I don't know if
We've got him
you
all.
have the morality to say whether or not it's
I've
good or bad,
isolated
but
a
like,
number of very distinctive
I don't know.
plastic-based particles and identified items that use this material in their
but
construction.
basically this is all just to cover up Strange's
Looking at the
mess.
possible choices, I assume
Oh,
you
he
decided
did
on
a
the power
very
substation,
crappy job at it.
right?
Yep.
Exactly. Cross-referencing this against locations that would definitely contain the metallic
Seems like
particles from
whenever
the second
heroes make
crime
mistakes,
scene
they always
gives
correct them
us-
like in a snap, but whenever villains make mistakes, they always end up finding out at the last minute.
I've marked the map. I'll let you know what happens.
So now I have a good way to
The only way
figure
I'm
out where
going
to
to
go.
find Deadshot is to check out each of the locations that match his forensic profile.
Na 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 Batman.
Batman's just like, I hate that song.
Or he's just going na 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 me.
What about this? Na 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 Bruce Wayne.
No, I forgot the song.
What are the words again?
It's like, what moron made that theme song again?
Oh,
Jingle bells, I don't smell. Robin does not lay eggs. Batmobile can't lose no whale, and Joker gets away all the time.
This area contains one of the electrical
so
substations that are linked
check
to
this
Deadshot.
out. There's an awesome Star Wars reference in here.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Deadshot was here.
Oh boy.
He was using this substation to store his equipment and a PDA.
see that?
It's heavily encrypted.
This must be a
I need to
lightsaber?
bypass
Yeah, it's a
the security
lightsaber.
if I'm going to find out any more about Deadshot.
They did
and
that-
what
Must be a
he's
fan.
doing here.
They did that because Mark Hamill plays Joker.
Oh, yeah. Wow, how come I didn't fucking realize that?
Oh my god. Oh my god, imagine like Joker like delivering a Star Wars line.
This PDA was definitely given to
Boring
Deadshot.
conversation anyway.
It looks like he was smuggled into
You
Arkham
failed
in order
that
to take
scene.
out a
I am
specific
a
list
Jedi,
of threats
like my
to
father
Strange's
before
position.
me.
Let's see. Deadshot only has 3 targets left. Jack
Like, you
Ryan
failed, Batman.
Bruce
I have
Wayne.
the high ground.
and Batman. Damn. He's working to a schedule.
Damn.
Ryder's his next hit. He's marked his current location. He's going to kill him in 4 minutes if I don't get to him in time.
Not destroy it.
Oh no.
Bring balance to the crew. Not live in darkness.
I gotta save this guy before Deadshot kills him.
You better get there when you split.
Turn the ship around. Leia knows where Luke is. Turn it upside down. Take it back to Boston.
Gliding. I'm gliding.
On patrol. We're on patrol.
Fly so very high in the sky, and never have to ask why, and I can fly.
I believe I can fly.
Somewhere out beneath the pale moonlight.
We're having a good time, having a good time.
I've only got 3 minutes to save Jack Ryder.
Dum, dum. The moon bites the dust. Dum, dum, dum. The moon bites the dust. Everyone's gone. The moon
You
bites
made me
the
miss
dust.
my target,
Hey,
Batman.
and to get you to the moon bites the dust.
I never miss.
He's about to get his ass handed to him.
Yep.
I'm about to
You
whip
wanna try your
somebody's
luck?
You know this.
Stop hiding.
They really fixed this game or this battle because check this out. I can't even throw a batarang at him. He shoots it.
I'll put a
Well,
bullet
it's
through your
called
head. Another
Death.
through
I was about to call him
your heart.
Deathstroke, but no, that's Deathshot.
I have you now.
He wasn't even facing me.
The world's greatest
He sees all.
detective
What can you do?
dies in the hands of the world's greatest assassin.
Oh shit!
Why
Deadshot.
does- Why does he look like Deathstroke? Why does he shoot like him? And why are they pretty much the same person but with different names?
Well, also, Deathstroke only has one eye, and he
You'll never
uses a
get
sword
me.
and shit.
No one is better than me. Not even the
Ugh,
great.
this is confusing.
Move.
They're pretty much like the more
You want to try
um,
your luck? Go on.
sane versions
Stop hiding
of
like a baby and
Deadpool.
fight me.
Only two halves.
Where have you gone?
Deadpool
he's-
actually, I think, is a ripoff of Deathstroke because Deadpool's real name is Wade Wilson and Deathstroke's real name is Slade Wilson.
Coincidence?
I think
I
not.
think not.
It's like, God damn you, DC!
Or Marvel, whichever one ripped off the other one, I honestly don't know.
Deathstroke came first.
Damn.
Okay. Marvel ripped off DC.
Yeah.
It'll be the first time.
Did you find
Sometimes I think like
He's not a
people
problem
actually make
anymore.
characters
I'll
based
let
off of
Gordon
other
know where he
characters
is
and
and
not
come
even
back to
realize
him
it till
later.
afterwards.
Oh yeah.
Kind of, sort of. I've done that.
Yeah, same.
Like I can't remember which one was it. Oh yeah, I created a character like another Wolverine clone named X-24, and then Logan came out.
Wait, what about X-23? That's also Wolverine's descendant.
I
Yeah.
know.
Tiger
I
Command,
like
this is
Laura.
Air
She's a
Trainer
cool
7.
character.
I actually there was a character I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, there's a character from you guys excuse me. Have you guys heard of Hazbin Hotel?
Yes.
I have.
Yeah, the character Cherry Pop, I inadvertently made two characters that have X's on their eyes, and they're from like two completely different fandoms. Well, actually, no, one's from the same fandom, the other one's from a completely different fandom.
I was more of a Hell of a Boss fan
Uh,
I should scan
because
the
it
crime
has
scene
Zim as
to
a main
determine the
character,
cause of
which
death.
is awesome.
yeah, that is pretty cool. You know, Brock Baker was
The victim's
actually
face
Stolas.
has been removed,
Yeah.
and the head wrapped in bandages. There have been 3 murders in Gotham over the last month with the same
I
MO.
become
The
hungry.
press have
I
nicknamed the killer
become
the
hungry.
Identity Thief.
Ugh.
He's now in Arkham City.
Nastiness.
I
Like,
need to
God
track him
fucking
down
damn
and
it.
stop him.
Ugh, fucking-
This guy had his
Hi, I'm Blitz, the OA is silent.
face cut off.
Owie.
You don't think Two-Face would have
The
something to
attack
do with
left
that?
the
Nope.
victim bleeding profusely.
Talk about
The
a face
murderer
off.
is likely to have traces.
Noah, you ought to know who this villain is.
Without realizing, I'll filter the
Oh, yeah,
scanner to
hush,
track
because
the
he does
victim's
that.
blood particles. That should
Why
lead
would he
me to the
want
last
people's
person to see the
faces?
victim
He
alive.
does
But
that.
he
Maybe
does.
even
Yeah, he's
kill
kind of like the
himself.
chameleon of the DC universe.
Except
So
Santa
kind of like
Leon.
Mystique of the Marvel Universe.
Sorta.
Sorta, except Mystique changes into people. Hush is a surgeon. He just surgically becomes other people.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like one's more cruel, the other one's more like calm. I think I just noticed that DC's villains and heroes are a lot more gruesome when it comes to combat than Marvel's
Yeah.
heroes.
No, I mean, as a Green Lantern fan, I'm inclined to disagree because it's against the Green Lantern code to kill. So I disagree personally.
I think it's just like Batman's world that's all like kind of
Beats-
gruesome. And sometimes Superman too.
Yeah.
Etrigan's pretty gruesome. John Constantine's pretty gruesome.
I
Also
don't,
because he's a drunk Englishman.
I don't know who John Constantine is.
The
He's a-
Hellblazer. He's
Why
like a
did you
magic
kill him?
guy.
It wasn't
But he's
me.
also
Like-
I'm not a killer.
heavy
I'm a
drunk.
plumber, for God's sake.
Yeah,
You
he's
gotta
like
believe
all into
me.
like
I
supernatural
don't
stuff.
have to believe any
Oh,
of
this
it.
is-
Tell me what you saw.
There was this guy. He dropped the body there. He was weird looking. You won't believe me, but, well, he looked like Bruce Wayne.
What?
I know.
¿Por qué?
Someone must have got to him. He was
Nani?
covered in cuts and bruises, but I'm
Nani?
sure it was him. The poor
Nani?
guy must have had a target the size of Gotham City
Alright,
painted
Jack
on him.
Jacksepticeye once said,
Looked like
"Nani
he'd been
the
attacked by
fuck?"
pretty much everyone in Arkham.
There may be
Nani,
more
excuse
victims
me?
of the Identity Thief in Arkham City. I should look out for them.
Or to say why in Japanese, Naze?
Naze?
Naze the fuck?
I'll ask you one better. Nazi.
Oh man.
So I think the next body's around here somewhere.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Huh. Whee!
Seen that crazy chick since back at the asylum.
But
Aha, there it is.
whee! Oh,
Looks like
David,
another
you know
victim
that
of the
one
Identity Thief.
TikTok
I need to
audio?
scan the
The
area
guy
to see if
speaking
there are
French
any
and he
more
kept saying
clues to his
"we."
identity.
Wee, wee.
Oh, what up? Better go wee!
Wee,
The MO is the same as for the previous victim.
Over there.
First, the killer paralyzes the vocal cords
That
and
sounds
then
stupid.
removes the face before bandaging
I
up
remember
the
this
head.
one TikTok audio.
It's definitely
This
him,
Italian dude
and it
was
looks
on a
like
bike.
he's stepping up his attacks. A crime with this level of precision requires
and when he
weeks of
falls, he
premeditation.
falls, he goes,
These
whack!
aren't just
And he
random
sounds like
attacks.
Luigi.
Fingerprints.
Oracle, I've reconstructed a
evidence.
clean set of fingerprints, but there's no match to anything in the Gotham criminal databases. I'm uploading the prints to you now.
Every time
Check these against every
Deathstroke
record
or
in the country.
the other dude shoots someone, they're like, yeet!
Yay.
Pop goes the
Batman.
weasel.
I found a match for the print, but there must be a mistake. This can't be correct.
Who do the prints belong to?
You. These are Bruce Wayne's fingerprints. How's that possible?
I have no
What
idea.
the fuck happened?
Batman just said, I have no idea.
Bruce, I don't know how to say this, but
What's wrong, Barbara?
I've been thinking about the identity theft case. Don't get angry. But how can you actually be sure that it wasn't you who killed those people? I mean, they were your fingerprints at the scene.
What did you say?
Not intentionally, but clearly
Excuse
you're
me,
not
ma'am.
well.
I'm offended.
That place is
I'm
full
Bruce
of
Wayne.
maniacs who could take advantage of a situation like that.
I'm Bruce Man. I mean Batman. I mean
What
fuck.
if Green got to you again? You know Strange's reputation. Maybe he
I'm
planted
Bruce
the
Man.
idea
I mean,
back
no,
when you met him.
I'm Wayne.
I don't
Wayne,
like it.
damn it.
It wasn't me. I'm sure it wasn't.
Yeah, of course.
I'm Bruce
sorry.
Man. I mean
just,
Batman.
well,
I mean
you know.
this call
Wayne
has
Bat.
disconnected. This call has disconnected. Call your operator.
Batman is unavailable. Please try again later.
Batman is not here at the moment. Please leave Batman will be.
Okay, now I gotta try to remember where this other body is. Because I forgot. I done forgotted.
Probably on the floor somewhere. I mean, that's what the song says.
Thank you, Noah.
I actually saw, this is something I remember.
Oh!
There was a TikToker that, made this really interesting, point. The two songs, Let the Bodies Hit the
Another
Floor and It's
victim.
Raining Men, are
Sooner
the
or
same
later, the
song,
killer
but
will
with
slip
different
up.
perspectives.
Let's hope
They're both equally terrifying.
As with the others,
It's
removed pre-mortem with surgical precision.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the
Caretaken
bodies hit the
suggested
floor.
Someone needs to
more
make a
concerned
mashup of
with
those two
the parts
songs.
he's taking than
Oh
what
my
he
god,
leaves
yes.
behind.
Oh my god,
David.
in my head I can actually
Someone has
picture the
taken
two
a lot of
songs
care
together.
to cover their tracks.
David can
Is
They
that-
probably
used
do that.
bleach
He's
to
into
destroy any
mashups.
forensic evidence at the crime
And I
scene.
love the
Sometimes the
mashups
lack of
he's
evidence is
done.
all
They're
you need.
absolutely amazing.
I'll filter for particles of the bleach and see who
I
was
challenged him to do a
determined to
match
cover
with
their
songs I like,
tracks.
but he hasn't done it yet.
He's done one for me. I asked him to try to mash up the songs Stop and Stare and Yellow, and it sounded really awesome. Thank you again for that, by the way, David.
No problem, Warner.
I really wish I was that good at mashing up songs. I suck at music.
Me too. I'm a writer. I write stories. I can give you a cute little fan romance, but I can't give you anything musical.
You
I can
killed
barely
that
sing.
man and dumped his body back there.
I'm an
Why
artist.
did you take his face?
I can only
It wasn't me.
draw
I just dumped the
characters. I
body. He
can't.
told me to use
I can
bleach to
barely
clean it up.
sing. I don't know how to
Who
play
told
guitar, any instrument for
Wayne,
shit.
you know,
And
the rich guy.
yeah.
You're lying to me.
David's adequate
I'm
at both
not.
writing
There's an alley
and
near the
drawing. He's
courtroom.
drawn pictures
That's
for
where
me,
he
for
is.
me,
He's
sometimes
crazy,
without my
man. You
permission.
don't want to go in there.
Singing, don't forget, he's pretty good singing too.
Yeah, we actually wrote, we dubbed a song together. We did Now That We're Men from SpongeBob,
Oh, that's awesome.
and it's on his YouTube channel.
I got an upgrades.
Yeah, upgrades.
Upgrades, people! Upgrades!
Why be you when you can be new?
That's how we make the dough.
How can we expect them to feel crummy enough about themselves to buy our upgrades and make themselves look better?
Pretty
Okay,
sure
he
that's
said
what every businessman wants to do.
It's in an alley near the courtroom.
Old story.
Right here.
Let's live it up while us grunts freeze.
Alice, great psychic friend. Now say, money should be falling from the sky.
Say it!
Say it.
Say it! Only those with insurance? Alright, I forgot. Everybody come on!
Come on. Who wants to get fixed?
This is
Let
the
me
job
please see a
of
doctor.
Dr. Thomas Elliot. My work is complete. The pain, though still present, has been worth it.
Oh, this is
He will
disturbing.
suffer
And
for what he did
Fanny,
to me.
we were
He will
using our
suffer
arms.
the way I have suffered. As I look in the mirror, I understand how
Why'd you call
Leonardo
that
felt
Fanny?
when he finished
Call her Aunt
the Mona
Booty.
Lisa. How Michelangelo felt when David
She's a
was
little artsy
complete.
fartsy. The artsy's
My
okay,
work
but
has
then she
taken
gets fartsy.
Fartsy.
all. But now it's time for my
Henry,
masterpiece to be unveiled.
I am not
My
done.
new
I am
face
done.
is ready.
I couldn't have put it better myself. I take it you're here to stop me?
What do you think?
I think you're too late.
You're a killer, a psychopath. I will stop you.
Really?
As every hero
You look
usually says.
just like
Yep.
Bruce Wayne. It took time, of course, to find the perfect donors, to graft on the flesh, and finally to lose myself in order to create this. 6 people died. Unfortunate, but necessary to complete my plan. Why would you
If he
believe
really wanted
good
this plan to work, he
old-fashioned
would have found a way to
revenge?
get rid of the stitch
To
marks.
be honest,
Yeah, right.
I don't
Yeah,
care.
Then
right?
people will be like, wait a minute, you're not Bruce
Wayne
Wayne,
will
you're covered in
suffer.
stitches.
And
I had a terrible
you
accident.
will not stop me.
It's like,
I can see
shrapnel
you
got
have
in my
your hands
face, and
full,
they had to try to
Arkham
surgically
City.
remove it.
But it's time for me to
I-
leave now.
Starring
Pray
as
we do not meet
Frankenstein in the
again.
next Frankenstein movie?
Next time,
Frankenbest.
not be in
Frankenbest.
such
Who's
a
the-
generous mood.
Who's the director? Oh, it's Boris Shyamalan Michelson.
Nolan.
Like, oh, what's his face is the director. Literally.
Oh, what's his face?
Nice. He shows up again in the next game, and the stitches are gone.
Have you caught him?
No.
There was
Prepare
some
a new
weird ass
file on
healing.
Dr. Thomas Elliot. I'm uploading all the details from his surgery.
Elliot, the famous surgeon? Didn't you used to be friends?
We were. A long time ago.
Why is his cape
So
vibrating
he was
like
the
that?
identity thief?
I was about to point it out, like, what's up with this cape?
This says he used the faces
Yeah,
he
he has a
collected to
call,
make a new
but
one that
he's
looked
on
like
call waiting.
yours. I mean,
Just blows up his cape, like, hello.
Is he crazy?
Right, puts it over his head.
Are you
Hello.
going after him?
He's left Arkham
That's what I
City.
was thinking.
I'll hunt
like,
him down
just
tomorrow.
puts over his head and he sees the person he's calling.
Yeah, literally just with the line in the Larry cartoon.
Oh man.
Presenting the new Batcave, now you can take calls with it.
Oh, I did just think of a side mission that was kind of like needed to be played during the story, but it doesn't matter. It's this right
Good
here.
news, Master Bruce. I
Good
believe we have
drop-off
identified
point.
the killer. Mr. Fox has manufactured enough to heal you and is working on a larger batch for the people of Gotham.
That happens.
And you're fine.
That happens earlier in the game when I'm still poisoned.
Senor Fox.
The only reason I didn't do it is because I knew it wasn't true.
Good call of judgment.
He's good call.
I want to see if this is about to get really freaky real fast.
This
Well,
is
has
Batman.
it
What do
already?
you expect?
God damn it, Bruce, what did I say about taking drugs?
That syringe was
Too
dirty.
many. Too many Batinis.
Too many bad teenies and too many bad opioids.
Where am I? What's going on?
What a question. Shall I tell him? Oh, he looks
Penguin.
so confused.
No, it's
Maybe
Mad
I
Hatter.
should. Well, it's
Damn it.
simple, really. I planted a teeny tiny little idea in your head. A sort of remote hypnotic suggestion. Very complicated stuff. I'm sure
No,
you wouldn't understand, but as
There's
you
a
can
lot of
see,
villains I
it
didn't know
works.
existed in this universe.
You're
Yeah.
mine now.
Yeah.
You're
There's an
mine, and
extensive
there's
rogues
nothing
gallery.
that Strange can do about it.
Maybe this is why I consider
you're
myself
not
a
going to
Marvel
drink your tea.
person,
It's
because I know a lot more
special tea, my
characters than I do in this
special
DC
tea.
universe.
Same.
I'm kind of both best of both worlds. I know a lot about Marvel heroes. I know a lot
Go
about
to
DC.
hell, Jervis.
Eh.
Simply put, I made you see what you wanted most. Mm-hmm.
Technically,
what was it? Tell me.
what?
My parents?
Oh, tell me.
Oh.
So predictable.
I'm
just
sorry
like
that
Alice. Never doing what I want without ludicrous
okay?
amounts of psychoactive controls. Well, if that's
Yeah.
what's necessary, it's a good job that you've already taken.
Oh gosh.
All we need now is a finishing
How
touch.
mad does he look?
A special new hat. Just for you.
Okay, Batman's about to look really weird here.
My soldier.
Is it weird that
Do everything I said. No. This isn't right. You can't be doing this.
Noah, can you see that?
I am frightened.
Same.
Your
I
mind
think he took away
belongs to me
Batoids.
now.
I think he's watched too much Donnie Darko.
It'd be even more weird if his cape had ears like on the tail. I am Bunny Man.
I am Rabbit Man.
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Bunny Man.
You must be asleep.
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Mike's Bunny.
I am the Rabbit Man.
Just imagine Batman going, "What's up, Doc?"
Oh my god, if they made that reference in this scene, I'd be happy.
I wish they did.
Well, Joker did once say, "You're a diss. Back up."
He's Daffy Duck. Instead of the Joker, he's the Mallard.
Ducker. The Mallard.
The Mallard. Nice.
Oh my god. Wait, like didn't Daffy had like a superhero persona too?
Yeah, Duck Dodgers.
Isn't that kind of like a Batman version of Daffy?
Not really. It's more like a
More Buck Rogers.
yeah, like kind of like sci-fi kind of thing.
Well, there was an episode of that show where he got a Green Lantern ring for some fucking reason.
Yeah, they wanted to pay homage to the comic book universe.
Yeah, no, they destroyed it.
All right, let's see
Well,
what other side
not
quests are
destroyed
there.
it. No, Ryan Reynolds' movie did that.
Question is, why did Batman feel necessary to inject himself with random drugs?
Hey, something's got to take the edge off. I mean, he doesn't sleep much.
I mean, he could have done it while he was off the job.
But he's never off the job. When he's not Batman, he's Bruce Wayne. When he's not Bruce Wayne, he's Batman.
I have visual on the church. Are there signs of no?
So many identities to balance. You might as well just call him Two-Face.
I guess I can do this.
Wait. Now I'm free. Free falling.
Or falling with style.
The word I'm searching for, I can't say, because they're preschool toys.
So there used to be a medical team in here, but now they're gone.
Oof.
Oh no! Where have they gone? Could it be that while you were out doing what you do, I, the Riddler, snuck in and took all those poor, stupid
He doesn't look
fools?
like the Riddler.
Where have you
Neither
taken
did Jim Carrey, but...
Questions, Dark Knight. It's not you who needs answers here, it's me. You answer my riddles and I tell you where they are. You answer my riddles and they don't die. So, shall we begin? I'm an
I think he's a little bit on
always
crack.
comes from the heart. What am I?
You are surprisingly well informed on this subject matter.
Well done. See,
Reminds me of
you
the
can
time.
do it. Solve enough of my
So I was watching,
carefully
this is
constructed
years
conundrums,
ago,
and
I
I'll
was
tell
watching
you
one of
where
my
the rest
favorite
of my
animated movies,
hostages
The
are.
Chipmunk Adventure,
But
which
first,
involves
is it the
chipmunks
courtroom?
in a
I
balloon race,
suggest you
which is
hurry.
really a diamond smuggling
He
scheme.
may have been
And my little brother
sentenced already.
is like, they shouldn't be smuggling diamonds, they should be smuggling drugs. And then he tells me which drug each chipmunk would be doing. And I'm like,
Don't
dude,
get too
you are
comfortable,
ruining my
Dark
favorite
Knight.
movie. Shut
All
the
through
fuck up.
Arkham City.
There's always the one
undercover.
special
Are
person that
people
likes to
working
spoil
to
it for
ensure
everybody.
that I am informed of what the other
Yep, and my brother was that person, so we both went to
criminals are
therapy and worked out our
planning.
issues, and now we are civilized.
One of them is
At
arranging a
least for
little
now, don't jinx
welcoming
it.
committee for you outside.
I knew a guy. I knew a guy in
Yeah,
school
yes.
who, when the Half-Blood Prince movie came out, he came to school and blurted out, "Dumbledore dies!"
Well, yeah, well.
What a dick.
To be
That's
fair,
the asshole type.
if you had read the book first, you would have already known.
Well, there were still a lot of. There were still enough people that hadn't. So the guy glowing in
My dad-
green is Riddler's informant, and I need to save him for last to get some info on Riddler.
My dad made me read the books before watching the movies.
I read the movies before the book, but I still had to read the book for school, and I don't even remember reading the book for a class. So I'm just like, do I really need to read these, like, read any of this stuff if I know the movies?
You work for Riddler.
Yes, because these books are different and go into more detail.
I'll tell you what you want
Have
to know.
more detail.
It's been a pleasure.
That is true, but like that's just my Generation Z or whatever generation I'm from.
Same when David and I are, I would think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured. I feel more like a millennial though. I don't know why.
I think we are millennials.
No, we're not.
No, we're Generation Z, I think.
Yeah.
And I think Dave and I were actually talking about this. We feel older, but we're actually part of the generation we thought that would doom the whole
Still don't
planet.
get it. Why is this guy here?
Yeah, that was Generation After Us. The Tide Pod
Two-Face
suckers.
wants us to look after him.
Oh,
Hey,
jeez.
stop Batman from getting him. You spoke to Two-Face? Where
It's like
is
doing
he?
human evolution all over again. Just second everything has their like shit together and whatever, someone has to screw it up with a stupid trend.
Yep.
It's called natural selection. Those who survive will be the next evolution.
But yet somehow the smartest people always seem to be like mixed in
Tell
with the
me
stupid people
everything
because you
about
can
the
never
Riddler.
find the smartest
Just do what he
brains out of the
says.
bunch.
He'll tell you everything.
Thank you.
Or is that just me?
No, I agree. I've experienced that.
I didn't want to do it, but he made me.
I think
He had
people
my
in my
friend.
high school kind
He
of
stuck a
proved
knife
that
in his
because I was
leg.
one of the more quieter kids.
means
I didn't like,
it's all my fault, but
making a huge
he was gonna
ruckus
kill
or
him.
like causing trouble. I just wanted
Where
to keep
is
to
he?
myself and
He's
get
insane.
through stuff.
He told me
But
to
there's
get everyone
always
out of the
those
church. He
groups
said
of idiots
they'd
in
all
class
die
that
if I
just
didn't.
like to,
I was
I
scared.
don't know, like
Yeah,
to
I
act like
remember
they're on
you.
crack.
I remember
You're safe
when
now.
I was in high school. This
He
was
told
my
me to tell you something.
senior year of high school.
He was very,
my
very
English
specific.
class,
It's
right
just
after
some
my English class,
numbers.
we went to an assembly.
275
And
325.
school assemblies are never fun. No one
I have
likes
no
them.
idea what they mean.
They
But I
sound
guess
like a
my
radio
class specifically was
frequency.
making a ruckus. When we got
Ooh.
back to the class, my English teacher, who is one of the chillest dudes you could ever meet, was like, "I am so disappointed in you guys. You're the seniors. You should be setting an example for the younger generation, and this is how you behave." I was like, "Whoa, dude, what did they do?"
Guess he
Here
was
I
at the
am.
final straw.
I should fulfill my
Yeah,
side of
apparently.
the agreement. A riddle for a bat.
Man, that kind of reminds me of two
Did you
incidents
figure out what the
actually.
numbers mean?
My
Yes, it's just one of
my
Riddler's
graphic
games.
design class in
He
high
gave
school,
you
I
something,
think
right?
junior
Yeah, it's just
year,
a
I
box.
think. Maybe.
I don't know what it does.
I'll figure it out.
There was
You should head back to the
a
church.
good section
You'll
of
be
the
safer
class
there.
was always the talkative type, like type that would not shut up no matter what hour of the day it is.
Mm-hmm.
And it was hard to get stuff done, especially if you sat next to one of these loons. And at some point, the teacher actually got fed up with one of them who he thought wasn't doing his work. And when he asked the kid to get out, the kid tried to pick a fight with him, and he had to be called out by security and all that, and that was fun.
Wow. Even my high school wasn't that ghetto.
Well, go ahead.
I have this riddle before me. If you know me, you'll want to share me, but if you share me, I'll be gone. What am I?
A secret, obviously.
Well done, Dark.
Nice.
You did it.
That
Like
makes
a
sense,
child
yeah.
learning to walk for the first time, I feel I should reward
There
this
was actually
miracle
another
and give you the
incident
location
at
of
my
the
high
poor,
school.
soon-to-be dead
During
doctor
lunchtime,
who was
a bunch of
crying out
kids
for
started a dance fight out in the quad. Like no one was like throwing punches or
Riddler's
anything.
lives in
They were
Arkham
just like
City.
sharing dance
He's taken the
moves.
guards from
And
the
the
church
principal
hostage.
caught them. And just because of that, everyone had to go to their next class early.
Wow.
Aw, suck.
Yeah, that was
Revenge.
like that was a bat to the knees
He's leaving
for
me
everybody.
radio
That was
frequencies, and he gave me a
stupid.
device to decode his riddles. They lead
Why
to map
punish everyone
references
for
within
kids,
Arkham
like, for
City.
stuff kids
I'll let you know
did?
how
I
I get
know,
on.
right?
Those two kids.
I hate when that shit happens.
It's like, you're not really going to be disciplining anybody, you're just going to make everyone hate you. Especially if it was nothing that serious.
Serious. This is serious.
This is bogus.
Bogus. Yep, you're definitely from California. You say the word bogus.
That's the way to deal with criminals.
It's bogus, man. Oh my god.
Dude, bogus.
Bogus, dude.
Somebody once asked me, like, is the California accent real? And I was like, yeah, it is. Because if I get excited, then I start slipping into it. Like, when Mortal Kombat 11 came out and I saw the trailer, I was literally like, without a hint of irony, no way, oh, sick.
I caught myself sounding like that a couple of times, but there would be sometimes I would randomly say howdy.
Yeah, you said howdy to me earlier.
So you decided
Exactly,
to finally
because
show up, did you?
I have a
Let
feeling it
them
has
go,
something to do
Riddler.
with
They're innocent.
you know David Michael Bennett. He always says howdy, and
They
I have a
wouldn't
feeling
find themselves
got
in the
that
predicament
from
they are
him.
currently in if they had tried to think just a few steps
I don't know why.
ahead now, would they?
I just say hello in many random
I just realized this guy looks more like Dr. House than the Riddler.
You save them. If you don't, then they die. And we'll see if society crumbles at their
Now
mercy.
all he's missing is the
You're
cane and the Viking.
No, that would imply
He's got a cane right there.
arrangement. I
Okay, and the Viking.
neither. Oh, and yes, I can see you, Batman, and I look forward to watching you win.
It seems like these guys always underestimate him
Yeah.
for some reason.
Well done, Dark Knight. You figured out how to open a door.
Oh, shut up, Riddler.
You've got to help me!
You figured out how to open a door.
Riddler's so full of sass and unnecessary judgments. It's so weird.
I suppose I shouldn't be disappointed.
He thinks he's the smartest man in the room, which is why Batman is did foil with him.
Okay, so I forget the trick to this one.
Great minds think alike, I guess. If they even think alike.
Ah, there we go.
Me.
Don't feel too pleased with yourself, Dark Knight. That room was one of the easiest.
Oh, I'm sure, Riddler.
So you say.
So you say.
625925. 625925. That's what he told me to tell you. I don't know what it means, but he said he'd kill the others if I didn't tell you exactly what he said. Why doesn't he just tell you what he wants?
Because
Because
he's
he's the Riddler.
insane.
You don't say.
You don't say.
You don't say.
Oh no shit, Sherlock.
Soon, Dark
No
Knight.
shit, Sherlock. Remember
The missing
that new
ingredient to finding
Batman
hostages
cartoon
is secrets,
series
and
where
you
it's
don't
like
have
back in the Victorian era?
No shit, Sherlock. Yes.
He's gone batshit, Sherlock. I don't even think that'd be a word they used back then.
Bat
What,
shit.
shit or
Bat
no?
shit.
No, like bad shit or like, you know, holy shit or like something like that.
He's absolutely Batman, sir.
He's bat crazy, sir.
I'm in Arkham City now.
Nope.
What I want to know is
Of course.
what I want to know is when they started saying butt fucking.
What?
Like we're in the middle of butt fucking nowhere. Like that kind of thing.
I just say BFing.
You said the word.
I have said the word. I just say BFing.
It's an abbreviation of it just to like, you know, just to get to the point. Just to be blunt.
Saying butt fuck makes me laugh too hard.
It's like we're just sitting here with our thumbs up our asses.
Up your what, Dad?
Imagine how like some of these actually came to be. Like there was actually like a whole documentary series on Netflix about how cursing became a thing.
Ah.
I forgot what it was called though.
Well, I don't have Netflix, so it does not matter.
Yeah.
I used to
I guess-
until they came out with this really offensive movie called like Jesus is, I don't know, it's something about Jesus but he's gay, and I was like, no, thank you, I don't need to see my Lord being gay. Because he wasn't. And no, I'm not homophobic. I'm very sensitive about religious material.
You're just trying to stay true to fact.
Yes. Anything that paints my Lord in a negative light will be shunned.
I see.
Which is why I stopped watching Family Guy and South Park and The
I
Simpsons.
never liked those two shows anyway. Like they were just, I think, too much.